I hear that train a-comin', he's a-rollin' around the bend. I ain't seen no sunshine since I don't know when. I'm locked in Folsom prison, time keeps dragging on. And that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antone. Well, when I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you mess around with no guns. But I shot me a man in Reno just to watch him die. And when I hear that lonesome whistle, I hang my head and I cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in them fancy dining cars, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free, but them people keep a-moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, bet I'd move it on a little bit farther on down the line, away from Folsom prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
bumming old freight train, oh Lord, bumming an old freight train. 1,000 miles away from home, just a bumming old freight train. I was a wild and reckless hobo, left my happy home, started out on the western trip all by myself alone. My pocketbook was empty and my heart was filled with pain. 1,000 miles away from home, just a bumming old freight train. Bumming old freight train, oh Lord, bumming an old freight train. 1,000 miles away from home, just a bumming old freight train. I was standing on a platform, smoking a cheap cigar, waiting for an old freight train to catch an empty car. For my pocketbook was empty and my heart was filled with pain. 1,000 miles away from home, just a bumming old freight train. Bumming old freight train, oh Lord, bumming an old freight train. 1,000 miles away from home, just a bumming old freight train. I pulled my cap down over my eyes, I walked up to the track, caught the stirrups of a sleeping car, and never did look back. Oh, my pocketbook was empty and my heart was filled with pain. 1,000 miles away from home, just a bumming old freight train. Bumming an old freight train, oh Lord, bumming an old freight train. 1,000 miles away from home, just a bumming old freight train.
In the pines where the sun never shines, we shiver when the cold wind blows. The longest train I ever saw went down that Georgia line. The engine passed at 6 o'clock. The caboose rolled by at 9. Oh, in the pines where the sun never shines, we shiver when the cold wind blows. Well, I asked my captain for the time of day. Said he throwed his watch away. A long steel rail and a short cross tie. I'm on my way back home. In the pines where the sun never shines, we shiver when the cold wind blows. Little girl, what have I done that makes you treat me so? Well, you caused me to weep, you caused me to roam, you caused me to leave my home. Oh, in the pines where the sun never shines, we shiver when the cold